Junko Furuta, the crime that shook Japan. A story of unimaginable cruelty and justice denied. In November 1988, a 17-year-old high school girl in Tokyo, Japan, vanished on her way home. For 44 days, Junko Furuta endured unspeakable torment at the hands of 4 teenage boys. The crime was so brutal and disturbing that it shocked not just Japan, but the entire world. What happened to Junko Furuta? And how did justice fail her and her grieving family? This is a story of unimaginable cruelty, a broken system, and a haunting question: how could this happen? Junko Furuta was a bright and cheerful 17-year-old with dreams of a promising future. She was well-liked by friends and teachers alike and known for her diligence and positive attitude. On November 25, 1988, Junko was walking home from her part-time job when she encountered a classmate named Hiroshi Miyano, a boy with a reputation for violence and connections to organized crime. What Junko didn't know was that this seemingly random encounter would mark the beginning of her worst nightmare. Miyano, along with 3 accomplices, kidnapped Junko and took her to a house owned by one of the boys' families. They forced her to call her parents and tell them she was safe and staying with friends. Over the next 44 days, Junko was subjected to unimaginable physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. The details of her torture are so horrifying that many media outlets refuse to report them fully. She was beaten, starved, burned, and forced to endure degrading acts while being confined to a small room. Despite living in a residential neighborhood, the boys' crimes went unnoticed, even though people reportedly heard strange noises coming from the house. On January 4, 1989, after enduring weeks of relentless abuse, Junko Furuta succumbed to her injuries. Her captors, showing no remorse, stuffed her body into a drum filled with cement and disposed of it in a remote area. It wasn't until police arrested Miyano for another crime that they uncovered the horrifying truth about Junko's disappearance. Despite the brutal nature of the crime, the perpetrators were all juveniles and received shockingly lenient sentences. Hiroshi Miyano, the ringleader, was sentenced to just 20 years in prison. His accomplices received even lighter sentences, some serving less than 10 years. The leniency sparked a national outrage, with many questioning Japan's justice system and its treatment of juvenile offenders. Junko's parents were left devastated, not only by the loss of their daughter but by a justice system that failed to deliver accountability. Junko Furuta's tragic story is a haunting reminder of the darkness that can exist behind closed doors. It highlights the need for stronger protections for victims and accountability for perpetrators. Her memory has been kept alive by advocates and campaigns pushing for justice reform in Japan. Though nothing can undo the horrors she faced, Junko Furuta's story continues to inspire conversations about justice and compassion. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Stay aware, stay vigilant.